Woo, woo, let's go to Montpellier. So goodbye Toulouse. It was nice. I had a good time, but I'm ready for you, Montpellier. I took a blah blah bus. It's like a company in France, the blah blah cars, and they have buses now, and it was super convenient.
Nous allons rester 5 minutes, le temps de récupérer les autres
And we
passagers.
waited a few minutes for traffic, and we've arrived in Montpellier. Woo, woo. Gonna get reunited with my bag. You know, it's always a little bit of a scary moment when you get on the bus and you put your bag in there and you're like, will it still be there? Yeah, of course! This bag and I are soul bonded. Of course, we gotta keep the phone up for the videos. So one-handed everything.
On est à Montpellier là. Je suis. Wow. J'ai trop hâte de voir cette ville. Ouh.
Me just being a goof and on the tram. Look at this cute couple. And here we are. And voila. Montpellier. This is the dungeon in my hostel. It's where you can hang out, eat food. There's a kitchen, there's a hangout area, but there's no people.
Dungeon.
They're missing the key ingredient. Still, I'm amazed at how they get air ventilation in here. And some Arabic sweets. Which one? Which one? Servez-vous. A little bit too for me, but it was fine. And then a beautiful sunset. Just gorgeous. Oh Lord. I was actually on my way back from where? Lidl. And you just gotta be there, man. It's different. It's trop beau. Very beautiful. And we got our pasta box and tabbouleh. It was a lazy day, but a day. Then I met a Canadian guy named Aiden, and we went out, tried this beer, it's Monaco beer. It was not really a beer, it was sweet. And someone's birthday. And breakfast.
Finally got some eggs in the diet. I miss eggs so much. Going to the gym. Maybe someone took my hat. I'm not really sure because I cannot find it. My head's a little bit cold, but c'est la vie, baby.
And so I eat outside. The beautiful view.
Sunday, California.
Nice little workout. Whatever this is, like a human? No, sorry. Just a caterpillar. A chain of caterpillars. And yeah, it was beautiful. There were flamingos and going to the beach. It was a little bit of a journey, but wow. Been a minute. But worth the wait.
I like it. J'aime trop bien Montpellier.
And wow, look at this. Just took a break from all the moving around, all the lifting. My hip's been bugging me. So, yeah. Lost my hat. Resorting to toques now. This is the life. It was way too warm for the toque, but it was also way too bright. So I used it to take a little nap. Got some snacks, reloaded, and yeah.
We went in the water. It was cold. I did like a minute and a half. if even. It was cold. It's my underwear. Trying to dry that off, and back to Montpellier we go. Beautiful day. Going to a language exchange on Meetup tonight, and then Champions League. So wish me luck. There's Real Madrid, Man City, I think, and it's St. Patrick's Day. Who would have thought? It was really hard to make the meetup, actually, because the bar was packed with Irish. Crazy. And voila, another breakfast in France. I actually went for the tradition, and I actually said the traditionnel. It's not the same thing, so I got a different bread. Today we're gonna just take the tram around. I'm pretty tired. My hip hurts. Gonna maybe try to find a pair of shoes for walking. Just explore the city so we can get a better idea. This here with the beach, not really Montpellier, but it was cool to know that it's quite accessible. Biking around would be a good idea, but unfortunately I don't have a bike and my hip kind of hurts, so for the sake of not pushing it, it's going to be the train. I go to the zoo. There's a free zoo. Apparently you can run around it, so peut-être. After getting off the tram, making my way to the zoo. Roundabouts. And look at that. The zoo is open and free, and not sure how I feel about zoos overall. I'm not really endorsing zoos, but the guy at the shoe store was like, you can go run around animals. And I thought I'd give it a chance. I know there's some zoos that really value conservation. Yeah. But I don't know if I would run here. Kind of like running by the water. I'm kind of spoiled. I kind of want mountains and an ocean, you know? But French. Yeah. So you get to see some interesting creatures from time to time. Bozy. And rhinoceros. It was an interesting zoo. I should learn a little bit more about it to see what kind it is. It's interesting because you don't really pay money, so you're not really supporting it. So I don't really, it's a gray area for me, but it was interesting nonetheless. And you could run around it, but not a lot of parks in Montpellier, unfortunately. Not a lot of greenery. Fastest animal alive, next to me. It's trying to communicate with the parrot. It didn't work. And look at that bread. Oh, raclette. It's pretty nice too. Alright guys, so I didn't really give you the first impressions, but my first impressions of Montpellier was super cool. Kind of clean, kind of bougie, kind of like what I imagine like a more tropical city to be, but same energy as Montpellier, Bordeaux, so it's really cool actually. So I was looking really forward to seeing this place. So, slight delay, but let's give you my Toulouse rundown. I'll give Toulouse a 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10. It was a cool city. Nothing really special, you know. The river wasn't really that beautiful. It's kind of big and kind of dirty. You know, the running path, like the seawall equivalent, the running path alongside of the river is also just like kind of rugged. Cyclists and runners are on the same trail, so it's kind of chaotic with walkers as well. The city is cool. The downtown is pretty cool. There's a pretty bustling nightlife. Lots of students. The Toulousians really like their city, which is also super cool to see. But all in all, just because it's like the weather was quite moderate, you know, it's raining a lot, and it's not really close to the ocean. It's not really close to anything. It's kind of in the middle of all of it, which could be a positive to some people, but to me, not really. So for that reason, I give it a 6, 6.5. You know, 5 being an average city, 6 being above average, but maybe you can give it that 6.5 because the downtown was pretty cool. Also, that like rose-colored thing, it's not really rose-colored, you know. So yeah, on to the next.
So now onto another language exchange. The Canadian homie Aiden.
Bonsoir,
Tampa
merci.
Bay, Northern Ontario, something like that. And yeah, it was good. We got to shoot a bottle of wine and we got a glass. Just people hanging out, talking.
Translation.
A little bit buzzing. And got the munchies. Honestly, it was better than it looked. Tastes pretty decent. What's for breakfast, Farhang? Eggs, of course. And this is one of the monuments. This is an aqueduct. And just like that.
That's it. It's time to say goodbye to Montpellier for now. It was a pleasure. It was a lot of fun. I'm ready for Marseille. And then Nice, and we're almost done. The southern tour, hey? A bit stressed, but the bus is 45 minutes late, so we're actually, instead of 10 minutes early, we're 55 minutes early. Time to pull out the sparkling water for the occasion. Got the message the bus would be late, and it was very late. Not impressed, guys. This is what the situation has come to, huh? Nice sandwich. 80 minutes late, at least. Bus after bus, coming and going. All going to Marseille, but just not mine. And waiting. But I had my sandwich. It was good. And is that my bus?
I'm seriously proud.
Finally, after 2 hours, 2.5 hours waiting? Maybe it was more. But will I make it to Marseille? Safe and sound? See you next week, guys, and let you know if Jules and Marseille is really what it's cracking to be. À bientôt et bisous.